win Saturday night against RPI. I mean, was there a sense of relief this week with the team inside that locker room?
Yeah, I mean, it was obviously, it was actually probably the quietest bus ride after a win at RPI that we've ever had. And I think a lot had to do with it. It was so draining. And they realized how hard you have to work to get a win. And I think that's what they learned the most. And the energy has been good. They have probably the two best Monday and Tuesday practices back to back since. And hopefully we can build on it today.
So what kind of things do you need to pull out of that game and replicate to be successful?
Well, I think we need to maintain our speed. I thought we were every bit as fast as them. I'm not saying we were faster. I'm just saying we were every bit as fast as them. And I didn't quite see that in the UMass games. I thought RPI was a step faster than us the first night, but not the second. And we need to maintain that consistently from night to night.
Is that when you refer to fast, is not just foot speed, but also fast decision making and that kind of stuff?
Fast of mind, fast with your, passing. Passing makes you faster. That's why we work on it so much here. And it's getting better, but we're far from there. And I think that's really going to help us going forward.
Can you take any lessons from 2 years ago when you started off 0-5, but yet you still finished with a 21-win season to kind of keep the message to the guys that, okay, it's been a tough start, but it's 1 month, right?
Yeah, we haven't brought it up. I'm not going to bring it up. I'm sure during the lull that I think they're smart enough to know that during the lull how tough it was. And if you want to go back to that, then we'll go back to how we were playing. If you enjoy that feeling that you had on Saturday night, then that's how you're going to play, as consistently as possible the rest of the way through.
Have you been able to pinpoint what was different from the second RPI game than first that made you guys so successful?
I just thought there was a different intensity with the team. It was quiet. Instead of, and everyone gets ready differently, but there was just a different feel. They were more intense, and it just felt like they weren't going to come out of that building with a loss. We made a system adjustment for the second night, which we felt really helped us. So I give all the credit to the players for adapting to that system, and that's what it really helped a ton.
Since that system worked for you guys, are you guys keeping that moving on?
We will add to it, within that certain area. Before you ask me that question, no, I'm not going to tell you. So you guys just have to figure it out as we go along.
Oh,
But what can you tell us about Canisius? And you guys aren't exactly in the position to be overconfident, but you have to worry about them looking at Canisius' record and thinking maybe this is going to be some slam dunks this weekend.
Well, judged based on the practices that we've had, I haven't sensed any overconfidence, and nor should we. I mean, I don't know if we should be ordering the convertibles just yet at 1-7. So we got a lot of work to do here, to get better, and it starts in practice. So from what I've seen from 2 days, and our staff, it's been good. So let's just try to keep in that direction.
How important is it to build off that momentum from the RPI win? And, go up there, take 2 from Canisius, and get back in the ECAC play with a 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, it'd be great. I mean, obviously we'd like those tallies at the end of the day, but to me, it's just more important today. And then we'll worry about Thursday, getting up there and preparing for Friday. They will be prepared, just like they have been all along. And hopefully they retain it and we apply it to Friday night. But we're just going to win one game up there and then the next and get on the bus and come home. The enemy has a say in every battle. So we've got to be ready.
Ryan Sidorski didn't play on Saturday. Was that a sit down or was that a physical issue?
No, that'd be, as you call it, a sit down. So he had a sit down. Never heard that term, but we'll call it a sit down.
Was that a building thing, or was that just off of what you did on Friday?
We just felt that Ryan needed to see the game in a different light, take a step back, have a breather, get back to his game. And once he does, he's a top 4 defenseman for us, just like he was last year.
What was he doing that was out of his game?
I just thought he was a high risk, let's just say low reward, and that we didn't see that last year in his game. Towards he was our rookie of the year for a reason. He was steady, he was tough to play against, really hard, and I haven't quite seen that this past year. And until we see it, he'll get through practice, then he'll get in the game. We don't see it, he's going to be in Section P.
Is he pressing?
Probably a little bit, but I think he's just trying to find out what works for him and what doesn't. And sometimes you go in your sophomore year, you try to do a little more and then a little more, and at this time we don't need that. We just need him to play his solid game.
But what's the feeling after that first win you guys finally got broke through the ice there Saturday?
Yeah, obviously it's a good feeling. To get our first win, I think it's a relief for a lot of us just to get that first win under our belt. Hopefully it becomes a streak.
What kind of things did you guys do in that game that you need to kind of replicate moving forward to give yourselves a good chance to get a few more?
Yeah, I think the number one thing is playing a full 60. I think it was our best game in that area, playing great in all 3 periods. I think we got to do that moving forward in order to win hockey games.
Yeah, 2 years ago, you were 0-5. You were part of that team. But yeah, you guys turned it around. You won 21 games. I'm not saying you may not get to that mark this year, but what message do you send to the younger players just to say, hey, look, it's 7 games, but we have a lot more to play?
Yeah, so that's kind of been what we've been discussing early on here, is that we have been through it before. We're just trying to take positives out of every game, and we did have a win our last game, so we're just trying to build off of that.
Looking at a team like Canisius, what do you guys have to do to get that win against them?
We just got to play hard in all 3 periods. We did see them last year, and we know what they're capable of. They were 2 hard games, and we just got to be ready.
How do you feel like your line has been playing so far this year? And I think you have Seeger on there with Sam.
Yeah.
So, how much are you guys kind of communicating and figuring each other out?
Yeah, I think we're getting better every game. We're trying to build chemistry in practice, and Siegs is a guy who likes to look at video a lot, so we've been sitting down and just going over some clips and just talking about how we can make each other better and where we're going to be in certain situations. And I think we're getting a lot of scoring chances, and I think we're going to have a big weekend.
Does he remind you of Sebastian at all? I mean, he's the resident Swede on
Yeah.
the roster these days. So
Yeah, I mean
similar.
a little bit, yeah, definitely on how they play. I don't know if it's like the Swedish style, but they definitely think the game the same. So that was kind of funny and cool to see. So, hopefully we can build chemistry like him and Sebastian did, or myself and Sebastian did. So we'll see.
Is it a good weekend for a road trip? Coming off a win, you kind of got that monkey off your backs a little bit. Now you get away and you guys be together for a few days and kind of build some cohesion that way.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to go on the road. It brings us closer as a team. Just like getting away from school, being in a hotel, being able to go to meals and just talk amongst each other and not worry about schoolwork. Just focus on hockey.
Do you have to protect it all against looking at Canisius' record and figuring that you got a couple slam dunks in front of you? Not that you guys are in a position to be overconfident right now, but
Yeah, I honestly don't even know what the record is.
it's pretty bad.
Is it? Oh, okay. I mean, we can't really say much, but like I said, we did play them last year, and they were a very good team to play against, so we got to be ready.
What's the feeling coming off the win? You guys have had a couple days to digest it now, and what are some of the things you need to pull out of that game that will be useful moving forward?
Yeah, I think just sticking to our process, remembering the things we did well. There's still things that we can improve on, but enjoy the feeling that we got after it and have that motivate us to do it again.
How badly did you guys just need one?
Yeah, I think it definitely helps morale around the rink. Like, people get excited to come to practice and be a part of a winning culture, so it's definitely motivating.
2 years ago, the team started off 0-5, finished with 21 wins. Is there anything any lesson you can draw off that? Just kind of a reminder that you're just a few weeks into the season.
Yeah, we're a new team. It's going to take some time for everyone to figure it out. So I think everyone just got to remember that it's still early in the season and it is time to put some things together and get some wins. But as long as we're taking steps in the right direction around this time, I think we'll be all right.
Anything you remember about playing Canisius last year, how they play?
You know, I mean, like us, things change every year. So I think we just got to go and stick in our process and play in our game.
Rick said that Monday and Tuesday's practices were really good and productive. Why is that? Is that just being flush with a victory?
I think that's part of it. Is people are excited to be here, like I said. So when you want to be at the rink, you're going to be more focused. And I think everyone wants to do well this weekend. And I thought we had a good practice week last week. So I think people are realizing that the better our practice week is, usually the better our weekend goes.
How do you feel like your line is playing right now, and what's it like being with Seeger and Rinaldi?
It's fun. Seeger's really good at protecting the puck. You know, Anthony's really fast, so they're fun guys to play with. I think we can definitely produce more and take some steps forward offensively, but in order to do that, we got to take care of our D zone. So I think we made a step forward in terms of playing well defensively from Friday to Saturday, but we're definitely going to have to start producing here soon.
Seeger, I know you only had one season with Vidmar, but does Seeger remind you
A lot. Yeah, he's very similar. Well, just strong on the puck. He's got a really good shot. He's got high hockey IQ. He sees the ice well. All similar to Viddy.
So coming off Saturday, was it more of a sense of excitement with the win or a sense of relief?
Excitement, you know, because it's the first time that we've had an outcome that feels like we're headed in the right direction. So, yeah, we were definitely excited throughout the weekend, but it's time to redial, refocus, and do it again.
You guys feed off of how the Kosak line was playing, and they had that shift in the third period on Friday that really kind of got you guys going, and then they did a lot of the same things on Saturday. You guys kind of look at how they were playing and as an example of a lot of the things we need to do.
For sure, they're both older guys. They lead the way, so when they're bringing energy and when they're producing as well, like that's a huge bonus for our team. And so when they're playing with energy, you guys can look at it and it motivates them to play the same way.